Yo, what's going on, y'all? It's Combo Breaker 99. I'm back with another quick post-fight analysis video. All right, y'all, Rocky Pennington versus Pannie Kianzad. All right, y'all, so I was picking Pannie Kianzad in this fight. I thought that she had the improvements in her game. I thought she's been making some improvements as far as, her ground game and her stand-up to make this fight more so of a striking range fight, a boxing match. I thought Pannie Kianzad was going to, slow down Rocky Pennington's pressure. But like I said, in my live stream the other day, Rocky Pennington, I know you can't count her out. She's still a veteran. She has a lot of experience. She has a very good spearing jab, which she was able to use a few times in this fight. But it's that physical strength. Rocky Pennington, I think her strength is underrated. She's very strong, and once you let her get into that clinch, that's her game. Pannie Kianzad, she did have some tit-for-tat moments in this fight and in the first round. But like I said, this is Rocky Pennington's game. The inside is hers. She knows how to control it. She knows how to wear you down, and she knows how much of a gas tank she has to push. So she knows when to break and fight from the outside, use that dirty boxing. And that's where she was able to capitalize in the second and third round. I think the first round went Pannie's way because she landed the more effective knees. But when Pannie started to initiate the clinch, that's what Rocky Pennington wanted. So when the clinch was initiated by Pannie, Rocky already knew when to level up and when to step on the gas. She knew how to control her in that clinch with her back to the fence and knew how to spin her off and land those hard shots, at a good range. But real quick, looking back at the first round, Rocky Pennington right away, off of the jab, she was able to get a good clinch, pressured Pannie to the fence, using some good knees. But Pannie, she was able to reverse it, get into some good knees of her own. And like I said, this is Rocky's fight. She likes it. But Pannie, she was able to hold her own, in my opinion, the first round, landing better knees. She was landing some good knees. She had that tie clinch. Pannie had that tie clinch. And she got off some good shots. She got off some good shots early on. It was a bit even, like I said. I think Rocky Pennington landed more, but I think the more effective shots were by Pannie. She looked like she did kind of stun Rocky Pennington with a couple of knees to the body. So I gave Pannie the edge in the first round. The second round, though, Pannie, to me, I think she took the wrong approach. Right away, she initiated the clinch. She went right back to it. So Rocky, with her back to the fence, this is what she wanted. She was able to land some nice shots, whenever they were able to break. And Pannie, she gets hers in as well. She gets a couple of shots in as well. But Rocky, this is her thing. She's being clever. She's being slick with the elbows on the break. She's rolling and sticking out that jab. She's sticking that jab to the body and going up to the head on Pannie Kianzad. So whenever they separate, Rocky, she's able to land good leg kicks. And she's using that long, sharp jab to back up Pannie Kianzad. So this is wearing Pannie down. She's, as they break, she's dirty boxing. And then she goes right back into it. And she's leaning and laying and putting that strength on Pannie Kianzad. But as they get to the ground, Pannie, she's trying for that arm bar. But again, Rocky, she's too slick. She breaks out. She transitions. She gets to the back of Pannie. And she gets to the back of Pannie. And she's really starting to wear her down at the end of the round. She's putting that weight on her. So second round, to me, off of the dirty boxing and the clinch work and just the round activity, I had to give the second round to Rocky Pennington. All right, so the third round, Rocky and Pannie, they go right back at it to the clinch once again. Pannie, she's starting to get worn down a little bit with this style. She's eating some big knees. It's starting to look like it's even again here, because Rocky, she's landing a few knees. Pannie, she's landing a few knees. But Rocky, as they break, she lands a big right hand. She cracks Pannie with a good right hand and puts a knot on her head. And she starts attacking the body as well. She goes back into the clinch, attacking the body with some good right hands. And then on the break, she lands a big left hook in the right hand. Pannie, though, like I said, she's not done. She's tough. She's a tough fighter. As they back up, she lands a few knees of her own and a couple of 1-2s to start to even the round up here. But I think it was Rocky at this point. She said, look, I got to use my IQ, make some adjustments. And she did. She was able to level up, back Pannie up, land a few more shots of her own at a range and just keep it at a range and just stun Pannie a few times. When they got into the, I think it was like about the 20-second mark or 10-second mark, she really started to let go here. As Pannie was stepping in, she landed a good combination and then a good right hand and stunned Pannie and wobbled her in the last 10 seconds. So right there, I was like, okay, Rocky's got this. Rocky's already got this now because, she's doing the better dirty boxing. She's fighting better at a range, and her clinch work is still effective. So round started off tit for tat, but Rocky, she made the better adjustments in the third round, and she took it with her boxing. So yeah, I had it 2-1 for Rocky Pennington. So yeah, man, like I said, I thought Pannie, she was going to show some improvements here, but you can never count a veteran out like Roxy. You can never count a veteran out like Rocky Pennington. Moving forward from here, I think Pannie just needs to work on some things. I think she really needs to work on the IQ, the defense, and just the ability to pick her fight. She has to pick her fight and not get pulled into, her opponent's fight. Clinch fighting and fighting in the phone booth, to me, that's Rocky Pennington's game. That's what she wants to do. I think Pannie, this fight could have been hers if she fought at a distance and used more leg kicks. But hey, this was a learning experience. It's a learning experience for her. As for Rocky Pennington, it's hard to say what's next for her, because, she's already fought the best of them. She's already fought for a title. I don't know. Maybe she'll be just like a gatekeeper from here, for like fighters like Julia Avila and even maybe Macy Chiasson, those fighters that want to cross that line. Maybe she can really test him. That's kind of the position that she's holding down right now, right? So yeah, guys, it was another good fight on the card. Guys, let me know in the comment section what y'all thought of the fight from here. What's next for Pannie Kianzad? What does she need to work on? What's next for Rocky Pennington? Let me know, guys. Combo Breaker 99. I'm out. Subscribe. Peace.